Here is Donald Trump getting some tough questions, but dealing with it, like a Trump does.
Specifically, I don't want to bring up detractors. And it's a question I had early on, but then I did more research, and I understand that you really do want to save this country where your children and grandchildren live, but let's expand on this. There are certain pundits out there saying you played golf with Bill Clinton, and so you had to do business in New York.
Pause it 1 second.
Things about him.
Pause it 1 second. And go back a couple of things. Here's the thing. I want to just point out that Alex Jones is basically being a little bit apologetic for bringing up the potential of a conspiracy theory that involves Donald Trump being friends with Bill Clinton. I don't want to make it sound like I'm pushing conspiracy theories. There's a lot of irresponsible people. There's a lot of irresponsible commentators out there who are trying to draw lines between the idea that you had Hillary Clinton at your wedding and the control of the weather machine, whatnot. Let me just go forward.
I just don't want to be the type of person that draws tenuous connections and extrapolates completely irrational and unfair conclusions out of them. Not on my show. I can't do that in good integrity.
We need to maintain our integrity and validity if we're going to sell things like super beta male vitality products, because otherwise people just won't believe what it does for you. And as I sit here, my loins are burning. Continue.
That's true.
You had to do business in New York, so you said nice things about Hillary. I get keeping your enemies closer when you're not, in politics. I get it. I understand. I think that's what you did. But tell us specifically. And I don't think this now. I've seen it. I know you're for real. You wouldn't be saying the things you're doing. They're scared of you. The whole system's coming out against you. But promise us that you're not going to drop out at the key moment, keeping all the other Republicans out of view, and then Hillary races to the head or Jeb Bush does. Because as you know, folks are claiming you're a Clinton operative.
I've never heard that. I heard it actually a few months ago, but I've hit her harder than anybody times 10. If you look at this.
You have.
I was a businessman. I've only been a politician for 5 months. I hate to use the term because, it's all
You're a
talk,
statesman.
I didn't realize that was coming at the end of that bit. He called him, you're a statesman. You're a civil rights hero. No, of course. Did you see how like, I don't remember Alex Jones being so genuflecting so much to Donald Trump. Like, I'll tell you something. I would be shocked, just shocked, if Donald Trump is not an investor, or just how much money do you think? How much money do you think it would take to have Alex Jones do an interview like that for you?
Not that much.
Half what he gave Breitbart.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
I would maybe. Yeah. I would say that.
I also think Alex Jones is looking for daddy like all these other people are in his own way.
I want to make something absolutely clear to Donald Trump or anybody who is affiliated with Donald Trump. So I've said this before, but I want to make it really clear. I would take 3/4 of what you gave to Alex Jones to do almost the identical interview. In fact, I will do Alex Jones's voice and interview you and ask the exact same questions. I won't even bring up the Clinton operative thing. I'll mention everything. I'm just going to drop the words Clinton operative. Not only will I call you a statesman, I will call you a civil rights leader, and I will call you daddy.
The Nelson Mandela of real estate.
Daddy, you're my daddy. You're my daddy.
You look displeased. Is there anything I could do to make you feel more comfortable?
Daddy, is there anything I can get you? Now, I want to ask you, and now, of course, I don't believe anything that they're saying. I just want to make sure. Would you like a tea?